Okay. So first of all, coming to the Ashwini Nakshatra. So it is the first Nakshatra and it looks like a horse or horse-faced Nakshatra, which actually belongs to the Aries zodiac sign or Mesha Rashi in the Vedic astrology. It is ruled by planet Ketu, which means the lord of this nakshatra is planet Ketu. So the gender is male, and Gana means it's a Devata Gana. There are three types of Ganas. Okay, so generally it belongs to Deva Gana. Coming to Guna, so there are three types of Gunas. So it belongs to Rajasika Guna. Now it's Devata or the god, which means the one who takes care of this Ashwini Nakshatra is Ashwini Devate or Ashwini Kumaras, you can say. So for all the god and goddesses, Ashwini Kumaras are the healers or doctors. Now, the animal for this Ashwini Nakshatra is male horse, and this Nakshatra belongs to the Aries zodiac sign or Mesha Rashi in 0 degree to 13 degree 20 minutes. So if any planets is in the Aries zodiac sign or Mesha Rashi, especially in 0 degree to 13 degree 20 minutes, then that planet will be in Ashwini Nakshatra. So this nakshatra is also known as traveling nakshatra. Now, people born in this nakshatra, coming to the characteristics, okay, people born in this nakshatra are strong, good at inventing new things, trying new things, experimenting new things, or if any obstacles comes, this nakshatra can make you destroy the obstacles and also makes you win at any situation. So that's the powerful characteristics of this nakshatra. Now, again, these people had to sit at one place. These people hate to sit at one place and they might get bored by sitting at one place. And even they also get sometimes very much capricious or very much moody. They always wants to be active and keep walking and also want to do work or the activity 24/7. Sometimes they won't complete the work with the responsibility given to them. Sometimes even they are old whenever they are old they might do some mistakes also, so it also represents every travel related work. Okay, now coming to the Ashwini Nakshatra pada, so there are 4 padas in Ashwini Nakshatra. Actually each nakshatra has 4 padas. Okay, so that is why 27 nakshatras into 4 will give you 108. Okay, so that I'll explain in later. So coming to Ashwin Nakshatra Pada 1. So the first quarter of the Ashwin Nakshatra comes in Aries Navamsha and is governed by planet Mars. Now, let's say, for example, if any planet, for example, Mars is situated in the Aries zodiac sign in Pada 1, then that Mars will be in the Aries zodiac sign in Navamsha chart. Okay, so that's how the Navamsha chart is calculated in an easy way. Now, the padas, that means the first pada infiltrate the native with a tendency to win over others, and however, this tendency may also lead to clashes, like general arguments and all. Now, coming to pada 2, Ashwini Nakshatra pada 2. So, the second pada of the Ashwini Nakshatra falls in the Taurus Navamsha and it is governed by Venus. The native born in this pada have natural artistic skills with a thirst for perfection. Why? Because Venus have artistic qualities, that's why. So Taurus means it is ruled by planet Venus, so that's the reason. Now coming to pada 3, the third pada of the Ashwin Nakshatra falls in Gemini Navamsha. It is governed by Mercury. People born in this quarter are intelligent and have a good decision making ability along with the strong communication skills. Okay, because Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury represents communication skills, decision making ability, like that. Now pada 4. So this pada belongs to Cancer Navamsha. It is governed by planet Moon. The pada embeds an impending will to fix others in native, because Cancer people are about caring and nurturing everything. So these people do well in the medical profession. That means the pada 4 people, Ashwin Nakshatra pada 4 people. Now coming to 12 different lords in Ashwini Nakshatra. So what happens when 12 different lords is placed in Ashwini Nakshatra irrespective of the planet? Now, first lord in Ashwini Nakshatra, what happens when first lord is placed in Ashwini Nakshatra? So these people will be inclined towards spiritual practices like yoga, meditation, or who likes to work out, or these people will be short-tempered, angry, aggressive, dynamic, who always works, self-effort and hardworking. They have a lot of responsibility or work, but they won't do it because first house or the first lord represents you yourself, your personality, your overall health. Okay. Now, second lord in Ashwin Nakshatra. Now, what does second house represent? Salary, your value, your speech, food. So these people spend money a lot. Loves occult subjects like astrology, numerology, tarot card reading, tell lies. Their family might be inclined towards spiritual things, spend money on spicy foods, spend money on traveling. Why? Because see, whenever second lord comes into place, okay, which means it's all about your family. Okay, it's all about food, speech. That's why. Now, third lord in Ashwin Nakshatra. These people does a lot of short travels, especially for spiritual places. Hobby can be traveling, doing yoga or meditation. When they communicate with the people, they talk about God, spiritual things. They also gossip a lot about others because third house represents communication, third house represents short travels, and third house also represents gossips. Okay. Now, fourth house lord in the Ashwin Nakshatra, what does it represent? It represents people always want to do some work at home. Also, they don't get peace inside their home. They love to be in an isolated place. Even though they are women who are households, they will be always thinking of working. They might get some break in education also. Now, fifth house lord in Ashwin Nakshatra, these people can become a great astrologers, numerologists, healers, doctors, etc. Sixth lord in Ashwin Nakshatra, doctors argue. These people can become a doctors. These people argue a lot. So their daily work is related to traveling. They may not complete a given work properly or may forget it sometimes. Now, seventh lord in the Ashwin Nakshatra. This shows that the spouse can be spiritual, the spouse can be religious, the spouse might be having some detached mindset from the materialistic world. Now, what happens when eighth house lord is in Ashwin Nakshatra? So it shows that these people will be always inclined towards occult subjects, mysticism, have deep knowledge on Shastras and Vedas, also does research on these subjects. Now, what happens when ninth house lord is in the Ashwini Nakshatra? That shows that faith in religion, believes in God, travels to foreign land, goes on religious travel. Okay, so these are the different things. Now, what happens when 10th house lord is in the Ashwini Nakshatra? So they can work related to the technical things, or they can be an engineer, they can become a great teacher, yoga instructor, spiritual teacher, astrologer, healers, doctors. Why? Because see, Ashwin Nakshatra is ruled by planet Ketu. Okay, that's why spiritual teacher, astrologer, healers, doctors, and so on. And Mars is the planet, okay, ruled by Aries zodiac sign, which shows that technical things and the person can become a very greater doctors where they use tools and all. Okay, like that. Now, 11th house lord in Ashwin Nakshatra shows gains from spiritual friends, gains through traveling. Now, 12th house lord in Ashwin Nakshatra shows that foreign travels, travel to unknown places, likes to travel for an isolation place or like isolated places. Okay, because 12th house represents isolation and everything. And Ashwini Nakshatra with itself is ruled by planet Ketu, shows isolation and everything or separation. Now, this is all about the 12th house lord placed in Ashwini Nakshatra, irrespective of the planets. Now, coming to 9 planets in Ashwini Nakshatra. Now, what happens when 9 planets is placed in Ashwini Nakshatra? Now, coming to planet Sun, what happens when Sun is placed in Ashwini Nakshatra? It represents your ego. Good leaders, especially good spiritual leaders, like to dominate over others. Proud, arrogant business tycoons, politicians get good name and fame. Father becomes biggest supporter in their life. They can also become a good healers. They can also be a great athletes or sports person because Sun represents leadership qualities. So that is the reason. Okay, and Ashwini Nakshatra is all about running, athletes, traveling. They always want to do work. So these kind of things. Now also Sun gets exalted in the Ashwini Nakshatra, which means Sun gets exalted in the Aries zodiac. Okay. Now Moon. What happens when Moon is placed in the Ashwini Nakshatra? So people are very kind-hearted, attractive looks. People where can be very much immature, especially women. These people are ready to take risk, good at business and administrative jobs. These people are very much having great patience. Okay, these people are very good at creative fields such as music, literature, advertising, struggle at job till 30 years of age. Now, coming to Mars in Ashwin Nakshatra. So these people are courageous, strong-willed, active, go-getter type of people, can become great surgeon, warriors, soldiers, etc. Now, Mercury in Ashwin Nakshatra shows that these people are very good at communicating and they talk a lot. These people talk about spirituality, love, traveling, and also they love to talk about spiritual things like God and all. So good counselors or business person they can become. Also sometimes aggressive while talking or having commanding communication or nature. Now what happens when Jupiter is in the Ashwin Nakshatra? So that shows that these people have good knowledge on sports or metaphysics. These people are curious and research oriented, can become counselors, business people, good teacher or guru, and even yoga instructor. Now, what happens when Venus is in Ashwin Nakshatra? It shows that they have natural love towards occult and metaphysics or medical profession, design related, surgeon, finance, or research. Okay. Now, what happens when Saturn is in Ashwin Nakshatra? That shows that this is a very challenging placement for Saturn since it gets debilitated. Okay, it needs to put a lot of effort everywhere, and results will come only after work, or may not like to work hard. Now, what happens when Rahu is sitting in Ashwin Nakshatra? Now, it shows that it causes minor problems, mental illness, foreign travels, changes in plan, and disinterested in work, unhappy with their partner, philosophical, and also fearless. Now, what happens when Ketu is in the Ashwin Nakshatra? Shows good education, lives away from the place of birth, have little family happiness, and dependent on others. Okay, so yeah, so this is the analysis of Ashwini Nakshatra. Okay, so first of all, if you want to check which nakshatra is yours, like for example, in this case, Ashwini Nakshatra, first you need to check like what planets are placed within 0 degree to 13 degree 20 minutes. Okay, so for that, you need to check here what planets are placed within 30 degree. Does moon is placed within 30 degree? Yes, moon is placed. So it will be in Ashwini Nakshatra. Okay, like that. So especially in the Aries sign, because Ashwini Nakshatra belongs to Aries sign. Any other planets are placed inside this Aries zodiac sign? No, other than moon, nothing. Okay, so see here. So that is why moon is sitting in the Aries zodiac sign in Ashwini Nakshatra with 8 degree 42 minutes and 37 seconds, which means it is residing within 13 degree 20 minutes. Okay, so that's why it belongs to Ashwini Nakshatra. So Ashwini Nakshatra is ruled by planet Ketu. So that's why this person Dasha will get started from Ketu, Vimshotri Dasha. Okay, now how to check that the Lord of the house is sitting in the Ashwini Nakshatra? For that, check which ascendant this particular person is born. So for this chart, this person is born in the Aries ascendant, and moon is ruled by fourth house, which is Cancer. So fourth house Lord is sitting in the Ashwini Nakshatra. So that's how you need to check the Lord sitting in the Ashwini Nakshatra, irrespective of the planet. Okay, so this is all about Ashwini Nakshatra.